Yo, shout out to Red Supreme TV1. Showing love. Yo, he the first person to actually repost my video and speak upon it. That's dope, man. I appreciate that. Much love. We just trying to, he's doing the same thing I am actually. Red Supreme TV1. Y'all need to check him out because he be speaking that truthful stuff. You know what I mean? He's on that stuff like I be observing. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me turn off the... Yeah, shout out to Red Supreme TV1, man. The first person to repost me, even put my picture on the thumbnail. Yo, that's dope. So we was talking about Mr. C Dub. All right, I'm gonna start talking in codes because whatever happened to Hassan Campbell, something happened to his channel. That's not what I'm trying to let happen to my channel. And I got too much goods to be spreading. I got too much good, you know what I'm saying? I got too much good truth to be spreading. I got too much good truth, too much good truth. You know why it's too good, too much? Because they lying too much. There's just too many lies out there. I'm telling you, y'all getting fooled, man. Y'all getting fooled. So you don't want to mess around on the YouTube channel where you're making ends and you're paying your bills by saying something that could get you demonetized, demonized. I know a lot of people mad when they lose their channel, get a strike or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to have that. But yeah, my channel started slowing down too. I got the video with Yuck Mouth calling out chinamac. I know my channel got a lot of stuff about chinamac, but you should understand that, like I said, there was coincidences with me, Jin, and chinamac. So me being an Asian rapper, I'm gonna speak about it. So with C-Dub anyways, let's get to C-Dub, because I already talked enough about CM. What C-Dub just did. Now, is that an Asian hate crime? Man, I might have to talk about CM because what he did was doing it towards CM, but then he was speaking about everybody. But what he said about the kids, about the sisters, about the women, the mothers, the dudes, is that not Asian hate? Do you not get in trouble for that type of stuff? This is strange. Because CM actually responded and got in his business with Math Alpha, actually they've always argued. But like I said, C-Dub argues with everybody. And for him to be pulling out straps like that, he's an informant. He told you he's ready to snitch. Didn't he say he worked with the probations and stuff, officers, whatever? Like Rick Ross? But he works somewhere in that field to where he's got connections to get you quickly arrested. He could show you off all them weapons. He can show you all those weapons, but it don't matter because he's already got the connection. He ain't gonna get in trouble. He ain't gonna get caught. Plus he's in Texas. For whoever to respond in another state where it's much more dangerous for yourself to be exposing yourself like that. Oh, you don't want to, even though you want to. If you allow a dude from Texas to piss you off to where you pull out your strap, which is illegal, and then you get caught on the camera showing off your weapons, like that's what I'm gonna do back, it's the most retarded thing ever. That's like letting somebody that lives in another state convince you to break up with your wife or file divorce or, just do some dumb stuff. You allow somebody far away to piss you off and make you do something where you're gonna end up in jail. For how long? If Charlestonwhite was able to pull out his guns like that and made you pull out your gun too, luckily he didn't. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he's doing. He's already pissing people off to where they're getting pissed off and they might do something stupid. Don't get screwed over, man. SCREWVO. What I'm saying is, how you gonna allow somebody online to piss you off? That's the most dumbest You are not, I don't know, what are you, man? Like, I know when you're young and ignorant, when you're a kid, when somebody talk mess with you, you want to fight back. You want to talk back. But as you get older, you're supposed to be smarter. You know you got responsibilities, people who depend on you. And you're going to mess it over. You're going to allow that to happen? I don't think so, man. Not when you shouldn't be. If you are, you're just still, you know, something wrong with your mind, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not making fun of you because there's people with disabilities. So I'm just saying you don't seem like the one that seems like that because you stand up for the Asian hate. So now we're talking about, wait a minute. I thought you were standing up for Asian hate. Why are you now the Asian that is hating? You actually, now we calculating. It's like AD, Math Hoffa, Hassan Campbell, you know what I'm saying? C-Dub, who else? Nina Boy, who else? You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, me. What I'm saying is, why are you beefing with so many people when you were just standing for Asian hate? Like, what are you trying to make them mad at an Asian so then you could be like, that's Asian hate? But you don't do that, man. You continue to argue, which is dumb because you're making them commit a crime, the Asian hate crime. And they don't really want to, you know what I'm saying? Why ain't, what's up with C-Dub? Why ain't you getting at him like, yo, that's Asian hate crime? Because, yeah, that looks like you're snitching. That looks like you're snitching. But you yourself should not be hating on another man just because if they had a black hate crime, if black people had a black hate crime, chinamac, would you still do that? Would you still be hating on black people? Would you still be hating on Math Hoffa? Would you still be hating on AD? Would you still be hating on C-Dub? Would you still be hating on Hassan Campbell? And why are you not hating on Africa Bambaataa, the guy that did that to Hassan Campbell? You see, it's not fair to laugh at somebody that got done wrong, but not laugh at the guy, but you not laugh at him, but and not be mad or calling out about the guy that did that action. I don't see, that's clout chasing. That's clout chasing. You out hating. I understand you want to prove that you the tough guy. Man, I'm telling you, that's not the way to prove yourself. Being a tough guy ain't about screaming and shouting, saying things out of emotion. The stuff that you were saying about C-Dub, half of the toenails, that's about a girl. And if it's not reference to a girl, if somebody was listening to that, they're going to be like, yo, he talking about my toenails too? Your forefathers and foremothers had crusty ass toenails probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, who doesn't? I mean, not saying everybody does. I'm saying like there's people that have it. No matter if they're black, white, Asian, whatever. So when you specifically say that towards C-Dub and they try to bring in other people, you accidentally brought a lot of people that wasn't involved. How many people go there and get their nails done, and when you laughed at it, it don't matter if they're black, white, and Asian or whatever, Hispanic, you laughed and made fun of the point where some people couldn't pay $10 extra because the person did the pedicure had to clean them crusty ass toes. You made fun of the person who had crusty ass toes. You made fun of the point that they couldn't afford to pay for it. You think black people is the only people who can't pay for it? Shit, what if I got crusty ass toes and I can't afford to go to the damn nail shop at all? I can't even afford the $10. I can't even afford the regular price. Not the tip. I'm not talking about the tip. I'm talking about the regular price. I cannot afford. I'ma just live with these crusty ass toes until I got the money to do it. You know what I'm saying? Why are you worried about people with crusty ass toes anyways? Like you, it's the Mr. They Can't Burn Us All, Mr. Chinamac, Mr. Dude came out of prison and I don't know if he changed or not. Mr. Hardcore Gangster, Chinese member, Ghost Shadow. Much love to the Ghost Shadows, you know what I'm saying? Even though I got jumped by some of them, I was young. I was only 12 years old. 11, I forgot, but I was young. What I'm saying is, come on, man, you Mr. China Mac. I'm just saying, dog, we can't fight hate with hate. So going back to C-Dub with the Asian discrimination, what are we supposed to do with that? What is that? You can't do nothing about C-Dub. He knows that. That's why he did it. He was like, man, this Chinese guy from New York, he can't, or LA right now, can't do nothing. He over here beefing with other black people. Like, ain't nobody gonna side up with China Man. Not even Asians gonna side up with China Man. Where do you see another Asian standing next to China Man speaking on that situation? Show me a person, show me a rapper, Stupid Young, show me a rapper, Gender MC standing next to him and saying, yeah, this is us, we, the community. They all walked around, China Mac, for the They Can't Burn Us All, the Asian hate crime, right? They walked around for the march. And then that was it. They ain't did nothing else together. What's that all about? Anyways, man, I'm tired of talking about CM. I hope he gets better as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, come out with more raps and shit and stop talking about other blacks' problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to see him get into more Asian gang problems. You know what I'm saying? Even as of today, like, he knows gang members, but he ain't pointing out nothing like they did this or they did that wrong, or he ain't fighting with no Asian boys. He ain't fighting with no Stupid Young, although he tried to battle rap him. So what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I, as an Asian American, since 5 years old, was raised around that too. The reason why I sound like that is because I was getting high with a lot of black people down south. And if you talk Southern, Houston, Texas slang from the streets, you're gonna sound like that elsewhere. People listen to you like, whoa, what kind of English is that? It's language. Because if you hang out with people that talk like that every day, you tend to start responding that way. And if you're getting high with them, you're getting really high with them or with some other shit, you listen to the music, you end up like talking and using those words. It's either, as an Asian, no matter what nationality you are, when you learn in English, me being Asian, if I'm learning English when I first moved to America, I'm either gonna learn it from the white people that talk English or the black people who talk English. And then you got the Chinese people that talk horrible English. Then you got Hispanics too, but their sound either black or white. So how else can you sound? So for y'all to say, hey, why is this Asian talking? The only thing we're doing is talking your slang and the style. You know what I mean? Like the way, you know what I mean? How we look at things in the streets and stuff. But you were looked up at too by blacks. Bruce Lee, you know what I'm saying? And Bruce Lee's the first student he ever taught was black from the Bay Area. So there's a lot of black and Asian connections, but they're just not showing that on the news. And when they show that on the news, some fake news, it'll have people ramped up for that moment only. And then after a few times, they start to show you something else, then you get ramped up about that. Then they show you something else, then you get ramped up about that. Then you get distracted with some famous rapper becoming #1, and you get ramped up with that. It makes you talk, you know what I'm saying? And then it makes you forget. So don't get distracted, man. For real. SCREWVO, don't get screwed over. I'm telling you, dog. Make sure you mess with me because I'm preaching the truth. And I'm still new to this YouTube blogging. But much love to Red Supreme TV1, man. I really appreciate that. Like, that lets me know that I'm actually doing something right, being a new YouTube blogger. Y'all know I rap. Y'all already listened to that. If y'all haven't listened to that, go to my channel and scroll through and you'll see some things. I do all kind of stuff, man. I'm a chosen one. What you think? Is you a chosen one? I hope you a chosen one, because you already listened to all the way at the end. If you listen all the way to the end, you know you felt something. And I agree that you are a chosen one if you made it this far. For real, dog. Much love to y'all, man. Like, seriously, we got to open people's eyes. I know I got to open mine first, but I'm fucking hot. But what I'm saying is we got to open people's eyes other than minds. We got to open people's minds, too. Because time is short, I'm telling you. Everything that you're going to chase after, that you're chasing after, that's just only for a little bit. Like, how long do you spend with the stuff that you already bought? What is the number one thing that you use? You know what I'm saying? Tell me. Leave a comment. I'm going to talk to y'all in a second.